Okay, so I've got all the bases now added in. So they've all been added in here, away from the replication fork. Okay. And they've been added into this direction going this way. And once we get to the end where DNA polymerase can't add any more, then the helicase, certainly in the process of why we were adding, has opened up and cut this piece open some more so that we can continue to make a copy. And I'm not going to go all the way through it yet because I want the stuff to stay together while I'm working on this. But so we've had the one side get added to, both sides get added to, and now the DNA polymerase, or excuse me, the helicase has opened it up more, so now polymerase can come in and continue to add bases, just as it's done here. It'll continue to add bases in this direction until it gets to a point where it has to stop and helicase has to open again. And it can just add right on, because remember, DNA polymerase adds to that 3' end. So let's add DNA polymerase to our enzyme list real quick. So here's our enzyme list. So the next one we need to add in here is DNA polymerase. Okay, so this adds new nucleotides. Okay, and it has to add to the 3' end. And it starts off with a primer, and again, you don't have to know that for pre-AP, what that primer is or all of those pieces, but in AP and IB you would. But DNA polymerase just adds to that 3' end. And that's the only thing it does. It doesn't think, it's just think of it, just understand it kind of like a machine. It sees that the requirements are there, I've got a base, I've got a 3' end, bam, it's just going to add the correct one in right in the spot. So let's go back now to our strand and have a look-see. Again, we've got that spot open, we've got a 3' end, we have a thymine here, great spot for DNA polymerase to come in. Needs to add in its complement to the thymine, its base pair, which is adenine, so it's just going to add in that adenine, and it's going to just keep going just like we did before, adding in with the nucleotide, making that hydrogen bond, and then we've got our bond that forms between our phosphate and our number 3 carbon on our sugar, and it'll continue to do this all the way up towards the replication fork. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in.